Welcome to Celeb Path, where we uncover the extraordinary journeys of those who've touched millions of lives. Today, we dive deep into a story that will leave you breathless. A tale of triumph over darkness, of falling from grace only to rise stronger than ever before. This is the incredible life story of Demi Lovato, a warrior who transformed personal battles into anthems of hope for an entire generation. Picture this, a young girl from Texas, whose voice would eventually reach every corner of the globe, whose struggles would become the soundtrack to healing for millions. But before the stadiums, before the Grammy nominations, before becoming a beacon of mental health advocacy, there was simply Demi Lovato, born on August 20th, 1992 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Demi's earliest years were painted with both privilege and pain. Her mother, Diana, was a former Dallas Cowboys cheerleader and country music recording artist, while her father, Patrick, struggled with mental illness and addiction. This duality would define Demi's entire existence, the constant push and pull between light and shadow, success and struggle. When Demi was just 2 years old, her parents divorced, leaving Diana to raise Demi and her younger sister Dallas as a single mother. The family relocated to Dallas, Texas, where Diana worked tirelessly to provide stability. But even in their suburban home, chaos lurked beneath the surface. Patrick's absence created a void that would echo throughout Demi's childhood, planting seeds of abandonment issues that would later bloom into devastating consequences. Music became Demi's refuge. At age 5, she was already displaying an otherworldly vocal talent that stopped people in their tracks. Her mother recognized this gift and began nurturing it, enrolling Demi in piano and guitar lessons. But music wasn't just a hobby for young Demi. It was survival itself, a way to channel emotions too complex for a child to understand. School brought new challenges. Demi faced relentless bullying that cut deeper than anyone realized. Classmates mocked her appearance and weight, creating wounds that would fester for years. The pain became so unbearable that at age 11, she begged her mother to homeschool her. This decision, while protective, also isolated Demi from normal childhood experiences, pushing her further into a world where performance and perfection became her armor. During these formative years, Demi discovered acting through local theater productions. Her natural charisma and emotional depth caught the attention of talent scouts, leading to small roles in television shows. But it was her audition for a Disney Channel original movie that would change everything forever. In 2007, 15-year-old Demi landed a role in Camp Rock alongside the Jonas Brothers. This wasn't just a break, it was a catapult into stardom. Her performance of the song "This Is Me" became an instant phenomenon, showcasing a voice that was mature beyond her years, rich with emotion and technically flawless. The success of Camp Rock opened doors that most artists spend decades trying to unlock. Disney offered Demi her own television series, Sunny with a Chance, while simultaneously launching her music career. Her debut album, Don't Forget, was released in 2008 when she was just 16 years old, debuting at number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart. But success came with a price that no teenager should have to pay. The pressure to maintain a perfect image while battling internal demons became suffocating. Behind the bright lights and screaming fans, Demi was drowning in anxiety, depression, and eating disorders that she hid from the world with frightening precision. Her second album, Here We Go Again, solidified her status as a pop powerhouse. But personally, Demi was unraveling. The demands of fame, combined with unresolved childhood trauma and genetic predisposition to mental illness, created a perfect storm of self-destruction. The breaking point came in 2010 during a tour with the Jonas Brothers. After an altercation with a backup dancer, Demi's carefully constructed facade finally cracked. She made the brave decision to enter treatment, stepping away from her career at its peak to focus on healing. This moment marked a turning point not just for Demi, but for how celebrities approach mental health publicly. Rather than hiding her struggles, Demi chose radical honesty, becoming one of the first major stars to openly discuss eating disorders, cutting, bipolar disorder, and addiction. Her comeback album, Unbroken, in 2011, wasn't just a musical statement, it was a declaration of war against shame and silence. Songs like Skyscraper became anthems for anyone who had ever felt broken, with lyrics that transformed pain into power. The following years saw Demi evolve from teen sensation to mature artist and activist. Her album, Demi, featured the massive hit Heart Attack, while Confident showcased her growing artistic sophistication. Each project revealed new layers of her artistry while maintaining the raw emotional honesty that defined her brand. But Demi's greatest impact transcended music. She became a fierce advocate for mental health awareness, LGBT rights, and body positivity. Her openness about her own struggles gave millions of people permission to seek help without shame. In 2017, her documentary Simply Complicated provided an unflinching look at her journey, revealing the ongoing nature of recovery and the daily choice to choose healing over harm. The vulnerability displayed in this film cemented her status not just as an entertainer, but as a leader in breaking stigma around mental illness. However, the road to recovery is rarely linear. In 2018, Demi faced a devastating relapse that nearly claimed her life. An overdose left her hospitalized and fighting for survival, forcing another painful restart of her healing journey. The aftermath of this crisis revealed Demi's incredible resilience. Rather than retreating into privacy, she channeled her experience into powerful music. Her song, Anyone, written just days before her overdose, provided heartbreaking insight into the isolation that preceded her near-death experience. Throughout her personal struggles, Demi's professional achievements continued accumulating. She's released 7 studio albums, sold over 40 million records worldwide, and earned numerous accolades including Teen Choice Awards, People's Choice Awards, and MTV Video Music Awards. Her voice has graced major events including presidential inaugurations and Super Bowl performances. Demi's romantic life has also been subject to intense public scrutiny. High-profile relationships with fellow celebrities like Joe Jonas and Wilmer Valderrama provided glimpses into her personal world. More recently, her openness about her sexuality and relationships with both men and women has made her an important voice in LGBTQ representation. Her engagement to actor Max Eric in 2020, followed by their subsequent breakup, played out in the public eye, demonstrating the unique challenges of maintaining privacy while living transparently. Currently estimated to have a net worth of around $40 million, Demi has diversified her portfolio beyond entertainment. She's authored books, launched beauty products, and invested in mental health startups, always aligning her business ventures with her values and mission. Her advocacy work extends far beyond personal sharing. She's testified before Congress about mental health parity, launched the mental health platform Be Vocal, and consistently uses her platform to amplify marginalized voices. In recent years, Demi has embraced new facets of her identity, coming out as non-binary and changing pronouns, showing continued growth and self-acceptance. This evolution demonstrates the ongoing nature of personal development and the courage required to live authentically in the public eye. Her latest musical projects continue exploring themes of healing, empowerment, and social justice. Each release serves multiple purposes: entertainment, therapy, and education, proving that art can simultaneously serve the artist and the audience. What can we learn from Demi Lovato's journey? Perhaps that perfection is an illusion, that healing isn't linear, and that our greatest struggles can become our most powerful tools for helping others. Demi shows us that vulnerability is strength, that asking for help is courage, and that our lowest moments don't define our ultimate destination. Her story reminds us that behind every success are battles we may never see, that mental illness doesn't discriminate based on fame or fortune, and that recovery is possible with proper support and treatment. Most importantly, Demi's journey proves that we can transform our pain into purpose, our wounds into wisdom, and our struggles into strength that helps others survive their darkest hours. If you enjoyed this incredible journey through Demi Lovato's life, like, comment, and subscribe for more legendary life paths only on Celeb Path. Finally, Have you ever dreamed of traveling the world while making money at the same time without creating your own products or websites? Let me show you how to build your own online business empire and start earning from anywhere. You can get started right now. Just click the link below for more details.